Hello and welcome to the Dogon podcast.
Yeah, we're ready to go today. This is going to be a quick episode. We're going to try to dial it in on our episode times. I'm going to try to really lock that up so it's not, some are 15, 10 minutes, some are 20, some are 30, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to dial it in and see what works, but...
Yeah. That's what it's all about. It's you have to be willing to be a fool before you're a master, and it takes a lot to stay focused when you're going through and nitpicking every little aspect. You know what I mean? Because it's like you got to remember to kind of step back and enjoy where you're at and where you're going, and not just get negative about all the little. What? Oh, whoops! I forgot a light, guys.
Didn't plug it in.
See a little bit of action in the beginning there, but yeah, we got
still not
still not on.
There we go.
Now we're working. Now we're running. But yeah, we're definitely kind of in the zone right now, just because we got some great news. We've been waiting for our actual pack. I'll show you guys the. We talked about this before. This is the bag that it comes in, and then these little square things are the actual packs.
Right.
It's not going to be this color. It's going to be black. It's going to have this logo on it. And so that's why we had to wait, because we're getting them specially, printed with our logo on it. So
yeah, they're going to be black, not yellow.
Yeah. And we're probably going to stick with black for a minute, but the packs are going to change as well. We found a biodegradable version that is just phenomenal. So, we are going to be jumping ship to those, just because it'll be better for the environment. It'll be better. I mean, when we have millions of these things going out, we don't want a ton of plastic everywhere. So
right, people might throw them away in places they shouldn't.
Amen. So we want to make sure that we can kind of protect, future generations and our environment, not have this, all these packs that are just, because the way I look at it, we're going to be selling millions of these. So I don't want millions of these packs, in a landfill somewhere. So,
right.
So we're going to have that biodegradable version coming out as soon as possible. But yeah, we have our actual shipping date from UPS. It's going to be July 31st.
Right. I mean, I don't know. We've been waiting a few months now, and we thought that one of the packages got lost, but apparently it didn't.
Apparently got the corner of it got busted, so it got, like, anything that's busted, I guess, in customs, they set it to the side in like this group to go through and make sure that it's that it's good and that the product wasn't damaged, so that they can on their report say, hey, it was brought into port this way, or it was not. And so that gave us like another big delay just waiting on these things, and it was just like, damn.
It's been a while, but we're about to get them out.
Yeah. And once we get them too, it's like mad dash to get them packaged, mad dash to get them out to our pre-orders. Thank you, everybody who ordered your pre-order Dogon Go Pack. That was huge. And it's made a big difference overall. I got some shorter shorts on today. I've had some comments in the past that I'm not wearing pants. I just want to be clear. I got shorts on.
It's hot.
But yeah, it's just
sometimes.
Hot. We are running this today, with our air conditioner on. And I think it'll be okay. I didn't see anything pulling up on the sound when we just started here, and I'm feeling the cold air, and I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking that mix.
It feels nice.
It's a little bit better. So we'll know quality-wise whether or not that's going to make an impact, but I know that in my mood it's going to be a more positive one. I'm not going to be like racing through.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, once these things come in, we're probably 4 or 5 days away from getting them sent out to our pre-sales, and then it is launch time.
And then we get to sell them. Yeah.
And then it's going to be me going out. I'm going to be like that guy with that pink spray. I'm going to, that cleaner that's always out there selling, hilarious guy. I'll try to find a link that we can add to this. But, I'm literally going to walk up to people. Tristan's going to film it, and I'm going to sell these Go Packs just out in the wild, get people to have them. Tristan,
live reactions and such.
Yeah. Tristan did get us some, one of our first retail locations. It's going to be in a pharmacy, pretty close to here, and we're excited about that, just to be on the shelves. And we're also probably going to be at a Texoma tobacco location, from what I'm hearing. So,
right.
I think there's some huge changes coming with what we're doing and how we're doing it. But
yeah, I think we'll see a lot of traffic there.
Yeah. What do you think is the worst part of the anticipation of waiting for this date?
Really, just figuring out what we need to get ready for it. Yep. Because if it's not already, then it's going to blow up.
It's scary. It's like, right before, it's if you don't have all your ducks in a line, or in a row. I can't remember. Is it in a line or in a row? Ducks in a row. Yeah, it's ducks in a row. But if you don't have all your ducks in a row, I don't know what happens when you don't have your ducks in a row. I mean, that's kind of a funny saying, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But yeah, if you don't have that set up, it really does make a difficult time for you. And I mean, with some of these partnerships, if we get this partnership with, with the Big W and an international retailer, I mean, that could be, every day, all day, just to supply that,
it's going to be exciting.
Definitely. And for me, the hardest part or the most challenging part is this over analyzing, or it's like this future moment of this. When I get to this point, then I'll have what I need, and when I get to this point, then I'll be able to do this. And that's been a struggle for me. I've had a couple days last week where I was just like burned out and doing nothing, and I've been working more outside of here, and I've been doing a lot more with I got probably like 40 emails ready for our our different email campaigns. Don't worry, they give you value, or they give you something for free. But it's taken me a while to get those ready. It's taken me a while to get, some of our marketing campaigns through Zeely. If you haven't heard of Zeely, you got to check it out. It's pretty cool. But so it's just been this grind of like, get ready for this launch week, get ready for this, and try to get as many followers as you can and supporters. And it's just like for this anticipation of this future date. And that just always like puts me in a type of funk.
Yeah.
But
it's always like a waiting room of some kind.
Right? It's like, hurry up and wait. It's just like the military, they say. It's like, you got to hurry up and do it, hurry up. And then it's like, when is it going to happen? When are we going to use this? But it's been fun. And again, the support from you guys is really what's kept me going. I mean, I was just on a live, and you guys are just awesome.
Right. We're almost at 100 YouTube subscribers. We have 99. So if one of you guys clicks the button,
There you go. You could be number 100. That would be huge. That would be good. We're trying to push that, as far as we can. We've seen, 61,000 plus views in the last 30 days. It's really started to take off in some areas. And all that means is now we got to turn up the heat. Now we got to push it. This is when you find out where your belief is, and what your why is, because if I always use this example, say you worked 2 days in a row and you didn't sleep when you came home. You tried to, but you just couldn't sleep. You're exhausted. You're burned. Right? Say you have kids as well. Say you have a dog. Say you have to cut your grass before the city gives you a ticket. Say you have all these things going on, and then you find out that you win the lottery. Do you think you're going to go to bed, or do you think you're going to drive to that office and cash that ticket? Do you
obviously you're going to drive cash take?
Amen. Amen. Because it's just like, man, that is, it's a guarantee. You have it in your hands. It's a guarantee for your dreams and for what you want in the future. It's like, you just check the numbers, you got them, you won. And the hardest part about business is you have to treat a business like a winning lottery ticket.
There's no guarantee, though.
There's no guarantee, but if you don't hold that belief that it's absolutely just as big of a payoff as that lottery ticket, or that time with a family member, or that last visit you have with the grandma, if you don't treat it like that, then it'll never be that. It'll fade away into this pipeline dream of like what could have been, because it's like, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you expect. But I mean, Tristan's been pushing himself hard. He's been working in a lot of different directions, and I know for both of us, it's definitely been a struggle. And I just want to commend Tristan overall. I mean, to keep pushing through and keep going. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna fall down. I messed up last week. I was supposed to reach out to somebody who wanted to talk about becoming an affiliate marketer, and I didn't reach out to him for a couple of days, and thank goodness I heard from him today. But it's hard sometimes when you miss these little things, because in the moment you're like, wow, that's not really going to do anything right now.
Right.
So you have to find a way to to get yourself to realize that is going to make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, all the little things lead up to big things.
Yes.
And it's hard to see that sometimes.
Yes. Little things make big differences, and that's like why we have cayenne pepper in our product right now, because that little bit of cayenne pepper makes a big difference.
I already have multiple testimonies from people that I work with that this stuff really does work, and it keeps them up all day. Yeah.
I know, it's kind of funny when I give it to them. I was saying this on the live, people are like, wow, that actually works. It's like, what do you think I'm
I
doing?
wasn't selling fucking sugar pills, man.
Yeah, like we made this product first. We were going to do the well pack first, but we went to the Dogon Go pack just because we wanted the energy, we wanted the focus, and we needed the stress reduction. Because and so like that's the only reason we pivoted to this product. But if you think the Dogon Go pack works, just wait till you get to the well pack. Just wait. I mean, that stuff is powerful.
That's one of my more favorite ones, I think. I haven't tried the 3-blend mix, but I know it's going to be a lot better than just oregano oil.
Oh, yeah, big time. And, we have a lot of other products that we want to come out with, but that's up to you guys, whatever you guys want to see. Just know that, the big message that I want to put out today is just like, you have to be able to push through the times where you don't get the positive result. You don't get the accolades, you don't get the victory dance. You know what I mean? Like, It's like in business, it's like not every play is a touchdown, but you still move the ball. You're still moving forward. And I used to do this in sales when I did mortgage sales. I would call 200 people a day. Right. And people are like, 200 people a day? I'm not doing that. That's so much energy for nothing. Well, I found out if I call 200 people a day, I can get 1 to 4 loans written in that day. And so I took the value that I made from each one of those loans and I divided it amongst every action, every phone call. And I would literally be like, okay, with each phone call, regardless of whether I get the sale or not, I make $12.80 because it was like, boom. If I'm making, $1,200 off of one loan when I make 100 calls,
right? Theoretically, if that number goes up like the next week or something, you're gonna make even more money.
Yes,
but
yeah, and you find that you can dial in and actually have like a different approach to where you're not like, oh, this is a call that isn't a sale. It's like $12. And it's just like that helped me big time when I was younger because I was like, I just wanted to get the sale. I didn't want to make the calls.
Right.
And that's
just not how it works. Yeah. Not everybody wants what you have.
Yeah. It's a numbers game, but there's, I always say people greatly underestimate the vastness of our population.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of people and plenty of money for everybody.
Yeah. Regardless of what you believe in or what you have, there's millions of people who want it or think the same way as you do. 100%. Millions all over the world. You know? Yeah. And it's just, you got to find a way to connect to those people. You got to find a way to show them that you're just like them and that you're just trying to put something out that is going to give them value, or you're trying to communicate something that's going to give them value. That's right. It. But yeah, I think on July 31st, we'll probably go live. We'll probably do some big giveaways once we get those packs, just because it'll be an exciting day. Yeah,
I honestly just can't. I mean, we've been waiting so long for this shit.
Yeah, it's wild. It's part of the process. And they actually came quicker than our supplements did, than the actual pills did.
Which is weird because it didn't feel like it.
I know, right?
We have more, or I guess there's more on the line.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is like the last thing, It's kind of like we paid for a well and we're waiting on our bucket to actually get the water.
Right. And we set it out pretty far for the launch date. I thought that was going to be way too long, but apparently it was not.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of starting to freak. I'm like, we got like 5-6 more days before.
Right. I was like, we're going to get these out like a month early or something, but it's just not going to happen like that.
Yeah, on our family and friends launch page, it was like we should have everything by 7:15.
Yeah, we thought,
no. And it's like we knew that there's a possibility of delay, so that's why we did that, and we pushed it out to that August 8th.
Apparently, in the warehouse, they almost got crushed or something.
Yeah, I don't know the details, but the corner of one of the boxes was busted.
I see.
And so it had to get sorted. It had to be put to like a damaged goods section to make sure that, again, when they bring it into customs, I guess they have to be like, yes, it made it over the ocean without damage, or no, it didn't. And so it just took longer for it to do that. And the guy was like, yeah, sometimes, I'm talking to the guy at customs. And he's like, yeah, sometimes, they put it over in a pile and then it's lost. If we can't find it, we'll just send you what we do have. And I'm like, what? Right. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean, sir? Like, how did it get lost? Like,
I don't know how they said it was like 6 big ass crates of our packs, and I just don't understand how you lose something like that. But
yeah. And these things are super light, they should be.
I think. I mean,
well,
I don't know yet, but
3,000 of them. I don't know.
It sounds like it could be kind of heavy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. It's going to be interesting when we get that shipping. The guy who delivered the supplement pills to us was probably like, "What the third floor, you mother?"
I can't remember. Did they put that on the third floor? I can't remember yet.
Yeah, they showed right up at the door. I
think I would have remembered if they didn't, because it would have been a bitch to come up here.
Yeah, you're right, actually. That would have been like, we'd never forget that day. But yeah, they actually delivered like one box, and then like the next day they delivered the other boxes. So at first I thought this was like a bag of 50,000. You know,
I forgot about that, and I was like, yeah, that could be maybe. I don't know. That's a lot of pills.
Yeah, it's like I've never seen hundreds of thousands of pills before. Maybe that's 50. I don't know. You know, but it appears that that's 10,000.
That's not even close. We have a whole big, I don't even know what to call it, big ass box of them.
Yeah, big ass stack of thousand of over 100,000. You know, I think there's close to 120,000 with the overage that they make, and then they take 20,000 of them out for testing and stuff like that. So you know, there's supposed to be a good extra amount in there, and good thing because we've been taking them. I've been popping them for the last couple of days. It's really made a big difference in overall focus.
I lost my insurance recently, and I can't get, or not my car insurance, but my, to get fucking Vyvanse.
Yeah.
You know,
your medical insurance. That's what it is. I was trying to remember.
I can't remember, but anyways, I can't get that shit. And for a phone call to the doctor's office, it's going to be $300. So I've been taking my GoPack instead.
Yeah. I know, it's like when you have to, try something new, sometimes it gives you, a different perspective and opportunity to try something fun. And we just hope that when you guys see this, you see more than just a product for energy.
Right.
You see a company.
Well, I mean, we're going to do a whole lot more than just the Go Pack. It's going to be the Well Pack. I mean, all the different packs, and that's going to be like technically one thing. And then we're going to go into, the hydrogen bottles and coffee, tea, those are the main ones.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited about the coffee and tea. I haven't seen a huge response yet from our followers of what they want. So it's like, we want to put out products that you guys want first.
I know. We just need people to let us know what they want.
Yeah. And to those of you who have reached out, thank you so much. Like, that is awesome. And yes, I will eventually one day make a Dogon paddleboard, but that's probably going to be a little bit ways down the road. I had somebody ask, can you make a paddleboard that's better? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure we could.
The one man that uses the paddleboard.
Yeah, but I don't, and it'd be one of those blow up ones, and it'd be cool, but it's like, that's
maybe
not
one
really
of these days, but we're more of a health and wellness company, and we got to get that foundation first.
Yeah, and then we're going to bleed off into as many different directions as possible, because we have our own passions, we have our own things that we're interested in that I'm sure we could change, certain aspects in certain industries outside of health and wellness, but we know that it starts with taking care of yourself, because we
know what we're gonna do, but we don't really want to announce it just yet.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's some stuff you guys are gonna be like, I can't believe they went that direction, but then you'll enjoy it, I promise.
A lot of you will.
Oh yeah, and if you don't, maybe you're not our people. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, so we just wanted to do a quick episode, just kind of to celebrate July 31st between 12:15 and 4:15 is going to be our delivery of our packs. We will go live during that time. We will probably record an episode as well. So just kind of keep that on your calendar, July 31st between 12 and 4. And we hope to see you guys there. We're just excited about everything that's going on.
Right. I am excited for these packs.
Yes, I know. It has, he said it right. It does feel like it was way longer of a wait.
It does. I mean,
just because it's the last thing that's keeping us, though. That's all.
I guess so.
But thanks,
anyways,
guys.
We'll see you.